Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Ixion. The Piranesi is basically in front of us.
A probe has completed its scan.
Basically. And we can hopefully deal with it, but since it's not literally coming right for us right now, I don't think there's anyone alive still. I think they had a crisis and just died. Which would be good for us, but I assume, since we had to make preparations, I assume that they have automated defenses or something. And can still attack even though everyone is dead. But I still think everyone is dead. Yeah, no threat detected, but one is available. Okay, good. That's fine. There's some ice and some hydrogen. I mean, we are burning through it, so that's okay. I want more probes. Otherwise, though, oh, I should probably go to bigger speed. Aha, there's okay. Now we can go through. That's fine. That should be nice. I forgot that I got a research point there, which is usually something planet. Something planet. I wish we could scan this and get more information on it before we go there.
The probe has completed its scan.
I mean, we can send the science ship there, which, you know, basically does the same thing, but still, I would like to, you know, see it. See it before I go with a probe. Just some heavy probing. It's still interesting that there are no aliens yet or something. Maybe we find some signs of that here. Because I kind of would have assumed that something like that would become relevant at some point. Oh, I was just hit. I think there was an upgrade, right? Wasn't there an upgrade for
the science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, we're upgrading the solar panels. That's good. And then the personal computer in the tech lab.
I
think we wanted to go through there.
Tycoon.
More accidents. Sweet. Oh yeah, we have the science team. We've completed our theoretical model during our studies. Someone shown sign of mental distress, concerned that the gas expulsion were the cause. We carried our standard suit integrity test. Breaches were found within their suit. Later, while we were submitting our results, they were seen leaving the research site. Why do you let them leave? You dumbasses. Yeah, please locate them. Thank you. So this is the colonization effort, apparently. Okay, that's good. It's a lot of research that we will hopefully gather up. Oh yeah, they need to stop for that to happen. But that's fine. Once we gather all of that up, that's gonna be amazing. Meal cycle. We are totally fine on food. Even though it says we are losing food, that is a lie, I bet.
The ship team has completed a task.
Bet that's a total lie. Did you find them? Reports from the Lavoisier team have become inconsistent, indicating psychological instability according to their most recent transmission. Team is following the tracks towards the house. Enter the house. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. We'll probably lose the team, but fuck it, right? I don't give a shit about losing them again. That's fine by me. Still kind of unfair that we lost the ship once because one of the crew members was in stasis in the end of one of these. That was just nonsense to me. There's more here. Yes, give me more planets. Was kind of bogus. I don't think that should be a thing. I mean, they're basically all lost. Doesn't the cryoport doesn't matter. The ship should still repatriate, but maybe that was special because the ship died or something. In particular, the ship was targeted, but whatevs. It's fine. There's more research up here. Keep. Okay, once we have unlocked all of these,
completed a task.
that should be fine. There are very few resources here, and all crew members are lost, of course. Comms contact with the Lavoisier team has been lost for a short time. We were still receiving mission reports. The house is much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, has no interior light source, and contains a series of mazes. The last report speaks of thumping sounds being heard. Shortly after this was received, the crew's suits signals were turned off one after the other. None of that made any sense. Oh, but we found the guy. While repatriation of the Lavoisier was being initiated, Wally Barman contacted the Tycoon via the ship's comms. They have returned and are in possession of a strange translucent and gelatinous sample. After rapid analysis, it is composed of unknown particles held together by Freyos tachyons. Those are the ones for Frauüs, actually. That would be the German pronunciation. Those are actually for the similar drive, or similar space rather. Particles from there. Wally Barman appears to be extremely disoriented and requires medical assistance and psychological support. They are returning to the Tycoon aboard the Lavoisier. Okay. So basically, similar space ate my people. You still go back there. I don't give a shit. I want that science. That was weird. In another game, I would have called that a fun experience. Here, it's more bullshit. In this one, but, you know. Just a normal amount of bullshit. I like the ferrum that we found. I hope my ships are going to get that. Not that we really need it at this time, but...
A probe has completed its scan.
Yes, give me all that science. We lost a few people. I mean, it doesn't matter. We have 720 still frozen with us, so that's fine. Sometimes you just have to sacrifice a science team. Sad as it is. But they'll manage. There's another planet here. Interesting. So, the weather didn't move. Which is interesting. I'm gonna go here and take that science. That will probably destroy the ship. But hopefully we get a better name.
Has occurred in the Tycoon.
7 crew members were injured. I'm still thinking of opening up the Tycoon's last section and going hard for a waste treatment thing. If I remember correctly, that was really, really good. Tier 2. Food buildings produce 30% more resource. Food buildings are faster, and industry buildings are faster. That is pretty nice. And I'd like to have that. To be frank. But also, I don't need to have it. It's just nonsense. And it's really hard to get because we just don't have enough waste buildings. To be honest. We don't have enough buildings producing waste. We could go for maximum solar panels. It's just weather condition. But that's good. But we have maximum... Oh yeah, that's a problem. They eat a lot of power. We don't have to power them to get the bonus. We just have to have them, but... Oof. And we have no way of getting more power now. This is the power we have. And the power we will have. This could be nice. Having. So, 221 power available is the maximum power capacity we will ever have. I'm not really a fan of that. Oh, there was another thing, by the way. There was the better stockpiles. I'm gonna look for those first. I want to see what they are. We have over 3,000 people on board. I don't know why that is good for us. I mean, at least for the colony it will be good. Once those guys can go onto the real colony and you know, do their thing. Build the infrastructure and whatever. I hope that's still part of the game, by the way. I really want that to be part of the game. So was this the colony planet? This wasn't the colony planet then. Over there. But we are missing colonists. We have 15 On the whole ship. Oh no, you have 90 on the ship and another 15 on the Sector 3. Okay, no, that's fine. It's 15 in space. I misread that. An unknown structure. Oh, that is weird. Because those guys probably haven't built an unknown structure. I'm not gonna go straight for them, as you can see. There is more science there. We have a lot of hydrogen that we can find here. Nothing else, really. Where are you? There you are. They will probably not live through that, which is a mean trap from the game again, if that is the case. But how can they live so close to the pulsar? Science is happening. That's good. Though it's slow AF. There you go. Let's just do that a little bit quicker. My ships are getting more stuff. Probe has completed the scan. Back there. The names of these planets are also amazing. 12D, 12H, 12G, F, L, E. So we're missing A, B, C, D. Or maybe they don't exist. Oh, nope. They got all the signs. Okay, that's good. I'm not gonna go for the Piranesi. Let's go for this one first. A Ferrous planet, it seems. Look at that. Or maybe highly volcanic, I guess? Weird. Weird looking planet. I like weird. Silicon. Yes, silicon would be good. Because we are completely out of it. Again, space weather doesn't really concern me. I don't find that a thing of difficulty that I should care about. I need thought, but yeah, we're running out of ice. I don't like that. Ice is a problem. Should we move? I could move here and be, you know, more in the middle of all of that. Sure. Let's do that real quick. We should have enough.
At its destination.
We should have enough power for this, so no one gets disturbed. Our batteries should hold out much longer than that.
A probe has completed its scan.
Science ship. Oof, that cost us. Establish heavy research infrastructure at a promontory. We have located a promontory where we could land the Lavoisier. Whatever the promontory is, I don't know that word. Conditions on the planet are extremely dangerous. Soaring temperatures, unusual gravity. We recommend only a quick surface analysis opposed to any further exploration that could lead to human material losses. Oh, we'll see. Comprehensive, let's go. I mean, it might be the wrong choice, because they say only preliminary analysis, but whatever. Retrieving, unloading. I think you should do this. There are not enough resources in this sector? Wait, they're all in Sector 1, so it shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter what you guys say. Sector 1. I mean, it should have the resources. Maybe. Oh, there's the large stockpile. Oof. Yeah, that thing is ridiculous. No, that is unbuildable anywhere. What the heck is this? Is this stockpile? That is complete bullshit. I mean, if I want a storage section, then this is the thing. But no. It's just ridiculous. And it is double. Literally double the size of this, so you don't really gain much. I mean, yes, okay. You save 3 energy per and half the people. Okay, that is a gain for sure. But you just can't put that in any sector that already exists. It's just ridiculous to even think about that. I mean, technically I could put one in here just to have it, but that's just stupid. What a stupid building. It's not really well thought out in my opinion. To give me that now seems completely nonsensical. Faster, 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 and this is... Yeah, I'd like to have this. So we need this one. More drilling. Customizable UI. Then they mine faster, okay, that's fine. Ships move faster. Can store more resources. Let's go for more resources for now. Because that does make sense. We want the stuff from space quicker. That we can find. Can we find more is the thing? There's not much here is the problem. There's another planet there. It's annoying to have to deliver all of these things all the time. We do have enough. Oh, maybe. Wait a second. Sector 1. Do I need to give you more? No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't need more. You should have exactly enough of all the things for this. I mean, I can give you a second one. I guess that's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
We had 7 a second ago, so I think that's just one.
Completed its scan.
Let's go back to 100 here. Yeah, all of these should have 100 at all times. And then this is for excess that they can store, which should be okay. Yeah, you just don't have enough ferrum now, we know that. That's okay. And shouldn't be a problem. Oh, the only thing is this could be full. Which means... I mean, I could open up more pods.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
I could open up more pods. Let's crack open some eggs here. You're fine. You are not fine. You need more stuff in terms of people. Do we have people? I don't know. It doesn't show me. Yes, I can just send 20 workers from Sector 3 to Sector 4, and that should be fine. Is the rest okay? Yes, it's probably just because of health crisis stuff. Yeah, it's just 14 people probably from here in the hospital, which is fine.
Population transfer complete.
Administrator, crew members are spreading rumors about the DLS. They think that they are under constant observation. Yeah, you're right. And that the information they receive has been changed to encourage them to comply with those guidelines. Called propaganda. Welcome. They are not wrong, but their interpretation of the process is crude. They are not being monitored, but recorded, which is the same thing. So that if there was ever any doubt about an individual, the behavioral record could be reviewed. Information is not altered, but expressed to the individual in a personalized manner, which is still... God, that's stupid nonsense. To ensure their continued emotional stability, should the statement be made in response to the rumors. You're not monitored, you're recorded, you're not being lied to, we merely adapt our speech. It is necessary to protect ourselves from deviant conspiratorial behaviors. That's the one. These data collection practices are managed by the PA of the Tycoon. As an administrator, I'm also under their supervision. These systems are crucial for the balance of the station. Sure. Sure, whatever. That's gonna give some some things to think about. Oh, we need 150 colonists. That's the thing. Easy. We should have enough stuff here. That's another 50. It's way too many, but sure. Let's get 50 going. Luckily, we have enough electronics in store. And that's also why I don't buy more houses, because we don't have electronics as a resource right now. It's not really available because we are not producing enough waste. Unfortunately. That's probably where we got the 2 extra from. Huh. Yeah, I'd like to produce more waste, but I just can't. Is the problem. That's very annoying. Very, very annoying. Okay, ship is on the way. It's also sad that the science ship is bound there. We could do other stuff in the meantime. Murder more of our scientists. You know, for good measure. Also, there was a scientific thing for bigger probes. It must have been in the probe launcher. Construction speed. Probes move faster. Where was that? Wasn't there something? Polymer cost reduced.
A probe has completed its scan.
Hey Derek, hello. Isn't there a way to get waste from all your apartment buildings if you research it? I already did. Doesn't do anything. We're not producing enough waste at all. I mean, it says we do. It's a lie. We use most of our waste for water conservation, which is the problem. We're not getting that much for other things, so we have 2 sectors that need that once per cycle, which is... People just don't produce enough waste per day. And it's also stupid that I have to... That I want waste produced. But we have these water treatment centers, and they need like 25 waste per day to run. And therefore not costing us any water in this sector, which therefore doesn't cost us any ice. As you can see, we're still using ice, so we're not producing enough waste for these to run every day. In this and in this sector.
Has occurred in the tycoon.
So, yeah. We don't produce enough waste. And I have oodles of buildings that should produce waste, and they just don't produce enough. It's just ridiculous. I even have a full sector only comprised of apartment buildings that should produce waste like crazy. Because industry is not running well. We don't get the resources at this time for industry to run well. And we'll never get them because this sector here is garbage in terms of resources. At least the miners are doing well. There's the level 3 or what's it called? Yeah, tier 3. Tier 3 miners now. So they have enough experience. Which is kind of nice. Silicon. Oh, come on, I want the carbon too. Yes. Can I get all 3? Yes, I can. But I think there was a research that improves the drone, the probe radius. Scouting radius, there it is. And we need PA assisted management in the tech lab. Because of course we do. And we can get that now. So after that I should be able to increase the probe's range, even though that's probably then completely worthless in the future, because this is probably the last sector where we have to do that, or maybe one more. We'll see what happens with the Piranesi. Still gonna ignore that for a second here. Okay, just gave him 8. So I need to figure out which ship I'm using for this. I have no idea. Can I see that here? Which one it is? Because it's probably that the bay is full. I would assume. We need to go to the space sector, which is the first one. Yeah, I have no idea what they're doing. Okay, that's just their tasks, but it's not what they're doing. Oh, yes, it is. 43 resources. Waiting to dock. Yeah, it seems none of the ships that I have here are doing this. That makes sense. Do we have anything to construct still? No, we're done there. That's fine then. So which ship was it? Why can I not see this anymore? Frick. Okay, it's this one. The Drakkar. And the Drakkar is... No. There it is. So this bay is full. That's the problem. That's why it can't take all the resources it needs. And that means I need to get more colonists going. Which is bad, because now food might be a problem. Ugh. You know what? We're not gonna do that anymore, but we will get another resource depot for now. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, this one is not good. Not in a good position. Because what I want is to have enough space left here. And now I know where the road has to go. And now I know where I can put one of these storages. There you go. Fits like a glove. Give me that, and that should help. Clear the base. Because we'll not get any more of these cryonic pods anyway. In here, I don't think so. Well, maybe from the Piranesi. Oh, that would be disastrous. Because our food is going down. No, we're producing 145%. We should be completely covered. So per meal, 336. We produce 97 per cycle. Which means 5 cycles. That's about 500 food. We are making enough food. Everything is good. Yeah, when I played, I never used water treatment. Is one of your buildings just permanently exploded? Permanently exploded? No, it shouldn't be. Absolutely shouldn't be. Oh, we're producing electronics, that's good.
Ship team has
So, what are you doing? While the Lavoisier's crew were carrying out their research, they became trapped by a lava tide. The phenomenon, of course, had been theorized, but was subject to debate within the Tycoon scientific community. Today, the theory has been verified. The crew have taken refuge near the Lavoisier on a rocky outcrop. The ship has been damaged, but the lava will not be able to and will not be able to take off with the crew on board. That's not good. I guess rescue them? So we lose either the crew or the ship, which is awesome. What a and I paid for that drastically. Cool. Thanks, game.
Has occurred in the Tycoon.
I've never seen events this shitty in such a why? Oh, because I had to rebuild this. Yeah. Okay. And I didn't decide. This is the one we had, and I've not yet decided if I want another science ship here or even more transports. That's the thing. But I've never seen such shitty events in the game in a row. You know, so many shitty events. We lost the crew here. We lost the crew here. It was very cryptic. I have no idea why we lost the crew there. What that was. Weird. There's been a building in Sector 1 that's not been fixed the whole time I've been here. Okay, where is it? Huh. Why hasn't that been fixed? Should have been fixed. Or, no, we have. Ah, they are not connected. That's the problem. Can't reach. Because I had to rebuild because of this shit. Stupid fire station garbage. So... ooh, that's a problem. Well, you know what? I don't need all of this housing, I think. No, I can get rid of one, so let's get rid of one. That's pretty stupid, but yeah. It's just a stupid road. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. There you go. Well, that should work. I could still... oh, no, I can't take the house here. I mean, what I could do is I could boop these up a little bit now and build another one. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's get rid of this one. What was that achievement? Was that an achievement? That looked like an achievement. Head into the metal. Transfer 300 resources between sectors in something. Very cool. So let's get rid of this one too. Yes, they're gonna be cranky for a little bit, but that's fine. Just do this, and then we should be able to... come on, get rid of it. So annoying. There you go. I should be able to do that, and then get this one back, and we're good. There we go. No harm done. Just a bit of resource transferal. That's fine. And we're still fine with my layout. Also, we have the Thales now. Good. Sure.
A science ship has arrived at its
Let's see what
destination.
horrible things are happening here. We have descended into the upper atmosphere of 12G. By the way, we didn't even get some research there, even though we had a scientific discovery, but sure. Updrafts and downdrafts of ionized hydrogen from purple shaded tornadoes and immense green cumulonimbus clouds. A grouping of tornadoes surrounded and circle a massive cyclone on the planet, large enough in size to be observable from space. Autonomous analysis drone. That sounds good. Sure, that sounds good. Let's go with you. Just let's go and do it. I mean, it very much seems like the game doesn't want me to do any of these researches at all. Which is not good, because I need to do them, because I still need to find the colonization thing. The colonizable planet. Oh, this is just research. There's no event there. Interesting.
No more resources available to mine.
Well, that's not good. Also not true, because I just found some. That's good. Give me more of that.
A probe has
Also,
completed its scan.
we should now be able to get the advanced sensors.
An accident has occurred in the typhoon.
And also after that, we should have enough for, I don't know. This is basically pointless now. I only need one more to unlock.
A probe has completed its scan.
Is that worth the research? And bots coming in again. Great. Drone bay, maybe?
A science ship team has completed a task.
This is basically useless to me. I don't care about training cycles. Can make 200 colonists at once. I mean, that will be useful later, I think. And I need the induced sacrifice. Okay, so then I'm gonna do this. Because this will probably be good when I finally have to colonize. For real. The drone fabrication pattern Kutiman took off from the cargo bay of the Thales and descended into the lower atmosphere. The collected data allowed the crew to update theoretical models. The team has concluded that the pulsar activity of the system has had a significant impact on the atmospheric conditions present on 12G. Phenomena observed are unexplainable without external factors. Interesting. Well, that was easy. While preparing to depart, They spotted something unusual, different from the observed meteorological phenomena. A translucent tubular formation pierces the cloud cover and rises high into the atmosphere. What could possibly go wrong? Let's go. Let's murder another team. Have you gotten the upgrades to the mess hall? I remember those being really overpowered. Overpowered? Really? I think I got them. Well, not all of them. Oh yeah, this one is actually pretty good, yeah. That's absolutely true, and I forgot about this one. You're absolutely right. Yeah. I wanted to get them, but then there were so many other things that I had to get that I couldn't. Let's go for the last probe thing. I don't care about how fast they are, I care about how big their radius is. At least at this time. Yeah, this is nice. Much better radius. Also very close to get that stuff. And silicon is good. Hey Jacob, hey there, can't stay for long, but just coming to say I'm glad I found your vids. I've watched all the X1 and X2 vids and now I'm on to X4 and enjoyed it all. Well, that's great. I hope you will enjoy it in the future as well. X4 is definitely not finished. I just don't have time at the moment to go into that one, and you know I wanted to play Ixion. And it's a great game, it's fun. I just think it's too horrifically torturous sometimes. And it really wants to torture the player, my god. That looks promising. No, I don't care about hydrogen that much. I mean, we will need some. That is a lot of silicon, though. Actually, we do need a lot of hydrogen right now, because we're burning through... literally burning through all of that. Right, we actually got all the hydrogen. Wow, how much are we burning through per day? Literally 8 per day, eh? What do we have here? The first received images from the TARDIS indeed reveal the presence of a huge and translucent tubular formation. Upon approach, it appears to possess luminescent properties around the formation. The meteorological activity is almost calm, and glimpses of the planet's telluric core can be seen. The captured imagery disproves the hypothesis of crew hallucination, and the team wishes to continue with further analysis. Yeah, it's probably going to eat you guys. You know that's true, right? But you want to continue, so of course I'm a generous administrator, and I will let you continue into, you know, the death that will follow. 216% now. Yeah, that is definitely pretty nice. You're absolutely right. Thank you for that reminder there with the beautiful mess hall research that I should have gotten long ago. Yeah, I know why I skipped on that for a while, because we were making a second food sector anyway, and therefore it didn't matter that much. And I actually don't want this here. I want more of these LJ producing farms. But at the moment we need that launcher for whatever the Piranesi does to us, apparently. That is a lot of silicon, I like it. We'll drown in electronics soon. Which is good. It's a good problem to have. The data collected is quite contradictory. The majority of measurements match those taken in other areas of 12G's atmosphere. However, readings from the beacons seem to fluctuate. Isolating these anomalies while excluding the background data suggests that the tubing generates a weak electromagnetic field, beta radiation, and phreostachyons. The TARDIS team has established several theories and is recommending a more invasive follow-up study. Mission safety protocols advise that the team who are exhibiting a concerning form of fascination for the tubing should be repatriated. Yeah, F you guys. You're going home. I mean, I ignored many of those warnings. Not this time. It's ridiculous half the amount of food you need once you get Space Chef. Once I ended up demolishing all my normal farms since I didn't need them anymore. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna, you know, produce to the max, and that's fine. Problem is actually then we will have too much ice, but oh well. But it is quite strong, yes. I mean, minus can feed 50% more crew members per meal. Yeah, it's just halving the food, right? So we now need... 140 food for
An accident has occurred in the typhoon.
2.8k crew members. That's a lot. So we basically just need... What's that? Actually, just 1 food per 10? And now it's 0.5 food per 10. Okay. I can math, I hope. I don't know. Just don't do math while on stream. I could demolish the mess hall, to be honest, because now that's not necessary at all to have 3. But whatever, it doesn't matter. They do need some workers, but it's fine. Why are you not being fed? Why is this not feeding into that sector? I definitely put that in. Ah. Yes, of course you have to update that. It doesn't go, you know, to maximum by itself. Actually, we will have too much ice soon. Which, I guess, is fine. If I do this. Oops. We'll get a bit more. Yeah, but the large storages are just absolutely ridiculously stupid. I mean, if I make a sector, if I make the third sector just literally only storage, then I could use them, but otherwise, no. Makes no sense. I should go to the Pyrenees Sea. I don't want to. I want to fix all the other planets first and look at them. Sure, why not? That is a good radius now, man. So much more efficient.
An accident has occurred in the typhoon.
I mean, I could make it faster. We do have some research. What do we want to do with this? Docking bay. Loading and unloading is faster. Is kind of nice. And an unknown. Let's go with this one. EVA airlock. Don't care about construction speed anymore. Repair efficiency is increased. Sure, we could get that. Not that is that necessary with what we have. Let's go with the team rotation. Actually. Get that done, because we will have to, hopefully, colonize at some point, or, you know, we all die. Because we can't be nomads. This ship cannot fly on its own. Because it cannot find the way on its own. Therefore, we will be stranded in the next system forever and die. It is a given. Absolute 100% given.
Has arrived at its destination.
Oh wow, we're actually going through our hydrogen. The ship's PA became corrupted during our descent and we had to shut it down. That's not good. As a result, we can only transmit partial information guided by the wind currents of the planet. We were able to locate a suitable landing area. Angular and extraordinary crystalline structures composed of sodium chloride rise from the planet's surface. Our time on 12J must be short as electromagnetic activity seems to be impacting the Thales systems. Sure, electromagnetic activity. So we probably can only do 1, I'd assume. I swear, if it just kills me because I did a thing on an event, I'm just gonna, you know, hate this game. Because it's just stupid. These events are sometimes so idiotic.
A probe has completed its scan.
And it annoys me. Yeah, go for that hydrogen. We need more. I could just turn the generator. I'm happy that we are not actually in need of this thing.
Awaits your attention.
I'm really happy about that, but that is really close to the wire, so we can't get another sector. We just don't have the power for it. And I'm actually scared how little power I have, because I'm at maximum solar capacity. And that's kinda annoying.
A probe has
because already ice is our determining factor if we can survive right now. Since we don't have perfect waste economy, in terms of, you know, we can just permanently have water under lockdown. So ice is already our lifeline. And I don't want to make hydrogen our lifeline. I'm not gonna open up the last sector there's no reason for it, because this would kill us. And I don't like it. And I can't boost these solar panels anymore. Annoying. Because I want to. While carrying out spectrometric analysis, the team located a source of electromagnetic emissions coming from an angular tunnel with a crystalline composition. The sides of the tunnel reflect like mirrors. The team's reports detail as they advanced dark shapes, moved within the mirror like walls, and removed the crew's reflected selves. These accounts would be dismissed as hallucinations. However, the visual capture of the team confirms their reports, and only one crew member appears to still possess their reflection. What? 4 out of 5 crew members lost their literal reflection? So they're vampires now. Psychological monitoring of the TARDIS team registers rising levels of panic among its members. You don't say. Break the mirrors. Sure. Shatter the mirrors. Oh, that's gonna kill the team. 100%. But I still want to see it, because why wouldn't I? And that's what I don't like about these events. You actually don't want to do them. Because they're 90% just bad for you. You're like this. Yeah, -2 permanent dead Earth sickness. Sure, why not? Just out of the blue. Please, we must keep moving forward. Cannot be our final resting place. Dead Earth sickness is taking an irrevocable hold. Yeah, just a -2 for no reason. Let's go. I'm so happy that I deactivated that bullshit.
Has completed a task.
All these mechanics to just F you. Yeah, on that. Okay. While the team were lost soon after they began to shatter the mirrored surfaces of the tunnel. Alessio Sassolis remained for a time and was tracked moving quickly towards the tunnel entrance. Onboard cameras of the TARDIS recorded a headless body tumbling out of the tunnel. The vital sign tracker began moving back down the tunnel, accelerating before ceasing to emit. Wait, what? So a headless body tumbled out of the tunnel, and then the guy went back? The Olos trackers are implanted within the helmets of crew suits. It can be assumed that they were decapitated before... Oh, they were decapitated and then the helmet went down. Okay. Ugh. Well, that didn't go well. At least we get the science ship back. Damn, that's gruesome. This game. The fuck? And again, no explanation what these mirrors were. Or any of that that we have just witnessed. In this event. No idea. It's just, basically, it's just there. Just, it happened. And I think that's what I don't like. It's just so... It feels so bad, you know? It feels not...
An accident has occurred in the
not fulfilling. I want my explanations, please. And I'm not getting them.
Has completed its
That's
scan.
annoying. I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to put in more cryo. Just so we get that out of the other sectors. And you know what? I'm going to put in more pops. Because we have the... electronics now. It's just not satisfying outcomes at all. I mean, I don't care if I lose the team. I want my explanation, though. You know, that's what I want. I want the knowledge. Keep. Don't care about any of that, I think, right now. Tech lab. Research speed is increased. Research speed is increased. And then we can get that. That is probably what I want right now. Just getting science without the stupid research teams murdering themselves all the time. I feel like a lot of the events might be references to old horrors or sci-fi movies or something, but I don't recognize them. Yeah, I don't recognize them either, unfortunately. And they just don't give me any information, so I have no clue. Might be. You might be totally right. Ooh, this is a good one. I like the better range. Finally, we got that. That was so needed. And I think if you play this on default difficulty, you will never get to many of these researches that are actually good. Because you will never have enough science. Because you have to move all the time. Because the game's actively pushing you and killing you all the time. And it's not my style of gameplay that I like.
A science ship has arrived at
What do we have here? We have landed on 12F. Its surface is covered in ice, and the planet is bathed in a red mist around 100 meters in height. Numerous ice formations pierce the mist and extend skyward. The atmosphere radiates a blue light, then illuminates by the system. When illuminated by the system's pulsar. Sweet. Sure. Let's go all in again. Definitely a bad choice, but I don't give a shit. Let's go. Oh, are you playing on easy difficulty? I'm playing on dynamic difficulty is what I call it. I disabled the wall jump depletion because it's nonsense. I mean, it's like 15 different things altogether that murder you there. I got rid of the earth sickness because it's also just annoying to have gigantic buildings that give you basically nothing inside of your sectors that just mess up everything in the sector and make the sector basically useless. Because it takes up so much space that you cannot make the sector viable. And it just doesn't feel right. And also you get 15 different malices out of every little event just because you did an event. You know, you get punished for doing what you're literally what you're supposed to do, because sometimes when these test colonization protocols, I think twice we got a -1 from those, a permanent one, and you never get a positive one. I got one positive morale from an event, which was when we found the doggo. And I wouldn't have cared if that would have literally killed the whole ship if we put the doggo if we got the doggo, because it's a doggo and you have to take him. It's just there's no other choice. When I first played, there was only one difficulty. Yes, I know, and that's why I didn't play it when it came out, because that was just from what I heard, and also now I can see why. People were quite upset about the difficulty curve, because there was no curve, it was just a ceiling. And default difficulty was kinda BS. And it is. I wouldn't play it with default difficulty. At least not as or definitely not as a Let's Play. But also not privately, because that would be way too stressful for no reason at all.
A probe has completed its scan.
I mean, I get the dire situation and all, but there's dire situation and there's torture. And I said that multiple times in this Let's Play. I feel this is more torture than really, you know, a bad situation. And I think that not because of all these malices.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
But because of all of them compounding on each other. You know, it's not that you have a malice here, a malice there, stuff that goes wrong, whatever, you know? Apart from that these stupid... I have half these, by the way, the accidents. They were just way too frequent. Way too frequent. It's ridiculous how frequent they are, these accidents. Absolutely ridiculous. But it's not only that there are, you know, negative things that happen, but it is negative things upon negative things that all play together to kill you. Like, oh yeah, we take just permanent maximum hull integrity away. I don't even know why it says 600 or 600 and still has this bar here, this yellow bar. It's unnecessary. Just make it 600 or 600 and update, you know, the whole thing to just have these points. Because this can never be retrieved. Never. It's literally not a mechanic that you can reverse. So why do you show me? It's just basically just flipping me the bird is what the game does. And then not only does it reduce your maximum hull integrity, no, it also gives you, for every jump, it gives you a permanent malice and hull integrity, a hull depletion rather, permanently. It's just like you have holes everywhere that are opening up permanently for some reason. You cannot fix them ever. And then also, every sector you open increases that depletion even more. It's just compounding bullshit on top of each other. And it's just ridiculous. And that's what I don't like about this game. It's not like that there are negatives and that you have to deal with them. It's like there are... Where other games would have a negative that you have to deal with and that you can actually do something about, Here there are 15, and you can only do something about 3 of them. And the rest is just, yeah, enjoy. And that's my problem with this. And I hope that's at least something that others can understand as well, that I'm a little bit upset about this. Sample analysis, and that's why I actually deactivated that bullshit, because it's just nonsense to me. Sample analysis indicates that the outgassing of nitrogen dioxide from below the surface of 12F and subsequent atmospheric mixing results in the red mist, which dominates the planet's lower atmosphere. The team of the Thales was also able to establish parallels between the datasets collected on whatever and whatever geological activity. Abnormal levels of the tachyons were detected beneath the surface, the planet's surface, and the cause of which remains unknown. Oh my god, we did a thing on a planet and it didn't kill us, and we could finish it. I am so stoked right now. That's so nice. Thank you, game, for just giving me an event that doesn't piss me off completely every second I exist. Is any of this interesting? Actual stability would be nice. Yeah, these are actually not bad. Just getting there through this, which is completely useless to me. You know, because it's not really... This thing is not really interactive. You turn something on or you don't. It's just... To me, there's no interactivity in here. There's no strategic value in this thing. I even hate that you have to have 1 per sector. Give me... let me have 1 in 1 sector, and that's fine. And that can, you know, work on all the sectors. That would be fine. But that is another stupid building with a stupid size that doesn't fit anywhere, that you have to have in every sector, and it's just not good.
In the tycoon.
A gauge is displayed indicating progress towards tier 2. That would be useful. And I only need this. You know what? Let's go for that. I want to see that. Oh, I need something else. We were doing something before, which I've already forgotten. Sure, let's go with this one to finally get the full research potential out of my research lab, which would be nice. You are finished. Sure, let's go around here and then go to the Piranesi. But let's put a cut in here for now. Thank you all for watching. Next part is coming right after this for people in the stream, but otherwise YouTube has to wait for a little bit. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy, leave me a like if you want. Also, sub the YouTube channel, really helps. Come to the Discord and come to Twitch side of things if you like it, or if you want to, you know, enjoy live stuff, not on YouTube. Then come there, and I see you on the next one. Bloop bloop, everyone.